Let's go. Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Greg.
Your boy C.I.
It's your girl M.O. I just feel like C.I. and M.O.
And this is the Drinks at the Kitchen Table podcast, episode 84, guys.
Man, we appreciate all those who watch, who listen, who download, and those who subscribe on YouTube.
We building that slowly. They're slowly coming.
Yeah, okay.
They're slowly
Don't happen
coming.
overnight, you know.
Oh no, it's all a process. But we appreciate y'all for following us every week, watching us live, doing this thing. I'm gonna start talking like that again.
I appreciate the people who know how to say subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe is a hard ass word to say.
I heard you loosen up. You kind of fell off on the end of that motherfucker. That's why I'm like,
subscribe is a motherfucker.
I ain't finna ask Courtney.
They used to drive me about trying to say that damn word. But anyway, man, catch up on the show, drinks@ktp.com. You can also subscribe on iTunes. She fucked me up.
Subscribe.
You can also subscribe on iTunes by searching Drinks at the Kitchen Table podcast. You can also be found on Stitcher and Google Play. Oh, also, follow us on YouTube. Go on there and subscribe as well.
You can find us on social media, on Instagram at Drinks at KTP, Twitter, Drinks at KTP, and Snapchat at Drinks at KTP. You can find us on Facebook at Drinks at the Kitchen Table Podcast, and you can email us at drinksatkTP@gmail.com.
Yep.
Right. Speaking of emails, guys, we didn't get no emails this week, so we don't have a listener email. So remember, hit that email up, drinksatkTP@gmail.com. You can also inbox any of us on Facebook or write to the Drinks at the Kitchen Table page. And we'll read your email off on air, your message off on air if you got anything you want us to talk about to see what type of ignorance response we may have. So, I mean, that's that. All right, guys. Let's get into drink of the day. Today we kept it fairly simple. You don't really need much help when you're drinking a good classic cognac, like
Courvoisier.
Like Courvoisier. We used to call it Courvoisier back in the day.
Who is we?
Right. Me and Kayla. Courvoisier.
So ratchet.
Yes.
We say we like it was a bunch of people.
Me and this other nigga.
Yeah,
me and my nigga. We used to call it shit Courvoisier. Anyway, Courvoisier. So we did Courvoisier Martini.
Good thing you stopped.
It's a whole lot of shit I used to say fucked up, and it's a collection of my friends. It ain't my fault.
The smart people always want to be dumb.
Man, Cheryl had me saying.
Want to be dumb.
Cheryl had me saying all kind of shit, switching B's and D's. That's just how he used to talk all the time.
Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
He used to do it all the damn time, and I got used to it and just kept doing it. Like, it never stopped. But anyway, we did Courvoisier Martinis. Fairly simple drink, guys. You take Courvoisier. It's going to be 1 quart Courvoisier. What's that?
I'm just...
You point, you modeling the bottle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Light.
What? 1 quart...
I can do Vanilla Light. That wasn't too hard.
1 quart Courvoisier, 1 quart triple sec, 1 quart sweet and sour mix. We use the pre-mix sweet and sour mix this time, but all sweet and sour mix really is lemon juice, lime juice, and simple syrup. 1 part of each, and that makes your sweet your sour mix. It's really not that hard to do. We didn't have the time to do it tonight. Kind of ran out of time. We had to get this done. Get the pre-mix stuff. You can tweak that as you want to.
Thanks for the tidbit.
Yeah.
1 part lemon, 1 part lime, 1 part simple syrup, and that is sweet and sour mix.
That's your sweet and sour mix. So you just the drink is really simple. And of course, you can tweak it how you want to. If you want more cognac in yours, add a little bit more cognac. If you don't want to add strong, lighten up on the cognac or add more sweet and sour, and you're good to go.
Or you could add more tequila.
And that'll get you extra fucked up. If it's cognac and tequila, I would assume you're gonna be pretty shit faced.
Okay.
And simple, but delicious. I'm enjoying it.
Pretty ass lemon cinnamon.
Efficient.
Efficient as in
easy drinks to make.
Yeah,
Quick mix. 1 part, no memory. No, just equal parts.
Yeah. I mean, a good drink just to have on a regular ass night when you're at the crib and you just want to chill out. Cause my ass be sitting up there with all these fucking ingredients that we have left over. be Googling shit. Like, I got this, that, and that. What can I make?
Okay.
I made a sidecar last week. It was, I can't remember what it was, but it was pretty damn good. All right, y'all. So, NBA Finals. We're going to start here.
NBA Finals.
Yeah. This shit is not entertaining at all. It is quite fucking frustrating, actually. I'm going for LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Do we have we didn't do predictions, did we?
Is it too late?
I still think Cleveland gonna win.
Okay, I'm still going for Golden State.
Let's be very clear.
You going for Cleveland, but you think Golden State gonna win?
I dislike
trickery.
I dislike Kevin Durant and I dislike LeBron. This is very true. However, I don't want Durant to ever get a ring, but I also don't want people to ever have enough of a story or history for LeBron to ever be considered better than Michael Jordan. So if he losing, that ain't gonna happen. And unfortunately, if he lose, Durant get a ring. So
You feeling some type
I
of way.
did not believe Cleveland would beat them anyway. However, if Kevin Durant play like this, ain't enough changes Cleveland can make to win. With the team they got, with the teams they currently have around LeBron and Kevin Durant, if Kevin Durant keep playing as well as LeBron or better, I don't care what Cleveland do differently, they gonna lose.
Okay. So this is why I had to talk about it, because I saw it so much on my fucking timeline. If y'all don't quit talking about Kevin Durant like he the best player on the planet and has been there for long, like he's that way. He that way because of he joined that extra good ass team. So, could y'all please stop with this him being the best motherfucking shit ever on the planet, even when he was under pressure to get shit done by himself or with some help. He didn't get the shit done. It was in his fucking hands, and he ain't get it done. So it's just been irritating all week watching. It's been 2 blowout games. The games are 4 or 5 days of fucking part. Jesus Christ. Anyway,
I mean, he has had games. He's had seasons. He's been an MVP before. He's led the league in scoring multiple times. It's a reason for that, because he is the most gifted offensive player in the league. Okay. Whether he's always performed that way or not, the requisite skills to be the best offensive player in the league he's always had. There's no arguing that. And right now, he's playing as well as people believe he could play in other situations where he didn't perform at this level.
That's true.
And as long as he's performing right now like this, I don't care what LeBron do. Because as long as you're getting triple doubles and he dropping 38 and 8 and 7 or 38, 10 and 11, I don't care what you do with the pieces around him, because they ain't stopped Steph. Clay still got Kyrie Irving on an island out here. And Draymond is going to do what the hell he want to do.
Yeah, he getting in foul trouble every game, sitting down. He chill.
Yeah. So I mean,
he gonna have a game where he gonna win a game by himself.
And Clay and Draymond still ain't really done enough for me to say like they could really improve. They could really play better.
All right, well, they going back.
I'm going for Golden State.
Hey man,
fuck the rest of y'all.
Golden State is going to win in 5. I wouldn't say before the series because I didn't believe it, but what I see now tells me I don't see how Cleveland can overcome enough unless Golden State just start to fail.
If Cleveland wins one, it's gonna be by the herd. They chin. It ain't gonna be like they're gonna blow them out. They ain't gonna blow them out though. They're gonna skin one by. They're gonna be like,
we'll see.
Yeah.
Game 3 is tomorrow. We'll see. Before the finals started, LeBron James has a house, I guess, in LA, and somebody, I guess, spray painted nigger, Nigger,
okay, on
his garage door. And the commentary that came from Jason Whitlock?
Yes.
The commentary that came from Jason Whitlock is that LeBron James, because LeBron James talking about how he was subjected to racism, which in this situation he was definitely subjected to racism.
Mm-hmm.
It came out saying that LeBron James can't be subjected to racism because he's rich.
Now,
okay, come on. Which you want to go? I want to go.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Now, we argue what racism was for a long time, right?
Yes.
We argue what it was, and your stance was
black people.
Can't be racism cannot happen to a white person because we don't have the means to oppress them, right? Mm-hmm. Now, him being black is still common. the word is a racist term, so racism took place. But if that's the only definition, that racism as a word, as a action by a person towards him happened, it definitively did.
We can't oppress
But there is no situation.
You can't oppress who?
There is no scenario in the world right now.
Rich, that's what they're saying.
Who too rich?
LeBron.
There's nothing
He
that
can definitely be oppressed.
Who can oppress LeBron?
Who could oppress Bill Cosby? Get the fuck out of here.
Bill Cosby
The money
was publicly slandered, but I don't know if he
for
what?
raping.
Yeah, that's not slander. That's real
facts.
Right, because y'all know I'm one of the people who also believes that where there's smoke, there's fire, and he done fucked around with a few of them.
It's been smoke for 50 years.
Yeah, he fucked around with a few of them. A few of them hoes jumped in just to get on bed, right? A few of them hoes out of bed. Few of them after 30 and 40 years, shut the fuck up.
It was common knowledge that
Don't come back 40 years later.
That he was doing that to women, especially in the comedy community. So I'm just saying, he got all this money, and even
after somebody else told the truth, is it really upsetting you? How do you really feel? Were you upset the day before the last bitch came out on the news and said something? Or did you just happen and all of a sudden
does it make it less true if it's true?
Doesn't make it less true, but it makes me wonder how this is really affecting you.
Alright, so hold on.
40 years later?
Me being affected don't have nothing. Before we done.
What other reason are you making a statement?
We'll get back. We're going to get back
to that. If it doesn't affect you.
But what you were saying is that LeBron James can be a person.
I definitely disagree, but conceptually, with the reasoning that you gave before, as you said, we don't have the necessary means to oppress white people, so we cannot. Racism cannot happen to them. But calling a white person a honky or a cracker is a racist term, right?
I guess sure.
I guess.
I'm not gonna get into.
I guess.
I'm not getting into defending my definition of racism.
What I'm saying is that
LeBron
I think racism took place. It's a racist term used against him. My definition of racism is not that deep. Racism is racist actions by a person to someone else to me based on the color of their skin. Purely. Based on their race. That's how I define it. So this is racism. But if someone wanted to say he's too rich and that's their basis for saying he can't go through racism, I would disagree. But I could see how they could come to that conclusion.
How?
Was it somebody just trying to throw him off his game?
So get the fuck out of here. You mean to tell me that because he has a certain amount of money that he can't walk into every NBA stadium or every NBA stadium in the league and be subjected to motherfuckers calling him nigger the whole night while he on the floor busting their team ass?
Is it racist?
He can Yes.
So
absolutely.
So this is
he
why
he can 100% be subjected to racism no matter how much money he got.
This is why I said before, we discussed before, is if it's just the act of calling someone a word that is different to their color of their skin, if that's pure racism, I can take them to a white person. That makes it also pure racism. I call them outside their name just based on the color of their skin. If that's pure racism, that's pure racism.
Awesome.
Just a word.
Awesome. You trying to make an argument from? I'm not arguing about the definition of racism.
Well, you have to say whether it was racist. You would have to say when you know that we don't agree on what racism actually is. So for you to call some racist and I call some racist ain't the same thing. So the question is it racist?
Yeah, I think this is racist. I would define this as racist. A racist term was used. It seems pretty clear cut to me.
And if you write hunky or cracker on your white neighbor's yard in racist. Your black neighborhood,
is it?
It's not.
See, I'm saying I'm not even sure how to respond to that. I don't know what to do with that.
Or you saying it's not?
That's cool.
They don't feel they can walk into the basketball court in their neighborhood.
Okay,
and get called cracker and hunky.
Can you write?
Oh, okay.
And white men can't jump.
Okay.
And that's not racist. All right,
because we use the word cracker to subject them to slavery, right?
Do niggas?
No. I'm good. Yes, nigga derived from fucking slavery.
I don't know if we can make that hasty generalization.
Fuck that. Nigger was used as a derogatory term towards black people during slavery. There was nothing that we could say to a white person during slavery that was racist. And this term comes from all the way the fuck back then.
Okay, so with that being said,
I'm fine with that.
So y'all telling me racism has evolved?
No. Let's be very clear. What I said is a racist word is a word that demeans a person. It's supposed to demean a person based on the color of their skin. Is that correct? Based on their race, right?
Why don't we call them a cracker?
No. Based on their race. The root of the word racist or racism is race. Based on their race. That's the root of the word. So if you call a Mexican person a spick, that is definitely a racist term.
Do you think that if
put it on their driveway?
That's a racist term.
Listen, here's the question, guys. We not it's like you was looking for a springboard to try to get back to the argument. I don't argue with y'all about that no more. We already know we're not going to agree. Here's the question: as a black person in America, if you have too much money, can you be subjected to racism? That's what this shit was about.
Well, yes, anybody can be subjected. How much money you make? Anybody can be called a term that means them due to their race. So yes,
that's it.
Yes,
that's pretty fucking cut and dry.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Whitlock says he can't be subjected to racism because he's rich. He can be inconvenienced. Is exactly what he said. If the owner of the team decides that he don't want LeBron to play no more and he takes him out the game and figures out the way to void his contract, he was subjected to racism even though he was rich at some point. So it can always happen in a racist system. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to get to the point here. I know y'all opinions about the term racism. Why are we on the word nigga? Jesus Christ. These niggas was using nigga all week, wasn't it?
Damn, nigga.
My God.
Nigga.
All right. Bill Maher had a moment on his show where he decided that he took advantage of an opportunity to get a joke in. So the person on his couch, I don't even know who the person was on the couch that was talking, and they said something about Bill Maher, you being in the field. Mm-hmm. He said the field.
Not like a nigga.
Not my house, nigga. That's what he said.
Funny as shit.
I
love Bill Maher, and I think that's hilarious.
And it was an awkward moment, and then he was like, "It's a joke, guys."
Right.
And then they kind of was like loosened up, but of course,
a lot of those that sometimes they have to let it in that this is a joke.
But of course, he caught fucking hell for it because he used the word nigga on TV. So, as a white person, so the argument comes in is that people saying that he flat out shouldn't use the word nigga, whether it's a joke or not, it's absolutely 100% off limits. He shouldn't have used it. They need to pull the show. And I gotta say, I kind of don't agree. I feel like it was a joke. And even though I don't feel like he should have said it, I feel like he was wrong for saying it. Yes, he went too far.
I don't think he should have said it, but I also still believe that black people are. Everything is racist. Everything is always something.
God, right.
And I am firmly for the fact that a lot of things are actually that. But in a world where I see many of black people always got something about white people. Always
you can look at the Wayans
person in the
Wayans brothers did a movie called White Chicks and made a complete spoof of blonde white.
That would have got
complete movie.
That got
white people went into uproar and blackball their asses. Hell no.
A white person in blackface who got set on fire and stoned in the middle of Madison Square Garden.
Hey guys, but at the same time, we cannot compare the plight of white people in this country to the plight of black people.
It's not about the plight.
If you're trying
you are offending my culture by calling me a nigga. That's why you're saying people shouldn't call you a nigga because that's offensive.
All right, they made a movie about making fun of white blind girls.
And a bunch of other ones.
I get it. But they also, back in the day, when you talk about blackface, don't bring blackface to the argument. You got something else, bring it up. But when we talk about blackface, they used blackface so they didn't have to actually use black actors. Yes. Like, they use that to suppress fucking black people, once again.
So now, you think the people that's walking around in blackface are doing it to represent the fact that you niggas was suppressed back in...
Yes, I 100% believe that
so
people
you know
that use
that
blackface...
the people who dress... The real Native Americans don't like the fact that we got the Indians... football team that we walking around dressed like Navajos for the fucking,
I don't support that shit.
All of that. It's not. The people that are doing it now, Cinco de Mayo. These Mexicans like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Having a real day.
Come on. What are y'all doing right now?
Yeah, you're right. But they
because
also,
I think people put too much. People think you thinking back 100 years ago. You can ask these motherfuckers these questions. They don't even know who the fuck these people are or what you talking about.
Then they should do their research before they decide to put some fucking blackface on their face.
Or go to Cinco de Mayo.
First of all, Cinco de Mayo, they making a killing off that shit. But every restaurant they got,
I'm
just saying, they capitalizing off of it. What's the problem?
What difference does that make, though?
Because they're capitalizing off it, that makes it different than it being a real day or not.
So
I ain't saying
I don't know anything about the day. Cinco de Mayo come up, I know they got specials everywhere on margaritas. That's what I know.
Tacos.
I don't know shit. Yeah,
thank you. Sombreros on drinking.
You can call me racist. You call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. In my city, Cherokee Street be popping. All the Mexican restaurants be on.
Now, how racist is that?
The Cherokee Street be popping.
All I'm saying is,
all of y'all.
He shouldn't have used the word, and I would say that anybody shouldn't use the word.
I don't mind them using the word at all.
But in the same token, if a black person said something about a white person, about their race or them in general, no one would act like it's an issue. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, or I'm comparing the two as the same. What I would say though, if you want to live in a world where you try to you want to show signs of not be, promoting racism, you shouldn't do things that they could take that way as well. I'm not saying that that's my personal opinion.
Yeah, and we also shouldn't live under a system of white supremacy, but we do.
So that gives us a right to. So that gives us a pass to then call them crackers, hunkies, make spoofs, and all that kind of shit, and then get mad at them when they say, "Fuck that, I'm a house nigga." I'm saying, I'm saying that shit about white people so much.
I'm saying that. I'm saying that after all the shit that we go through on a regular basis, goddamn, we can't have you not use the word nigga. Like, damn. We already, it's so much other shit y'all get away with. Damn, we asked y'all not to say nigga. Y'all can't stop doing that. Come on now.
Mm-hmm. He's a comedian, okay?
Oh,
so,
listen.
He's a fucking comedian. You cannot, they don't live by the same rules. They do a lot of shit that ain't nobody supposed to do.
If they told every comedian not to make jokes about people outside your race,
we wouldn't have jokes.
All right. So here's the part that I had a problem with is that the people, it's people that speak up for us and that like genuinely try to do things to help the black community. Like whether you believe they are genuine or not is your opinion. But a couple of them people are Killer Mike and Michael Eric Dyson. And both whom I believe, I know Killer Mike has been on Bill Maher's show a couple times. And his point about Killer Mike is that he gives us a platform to come on and speak about our issues. Some people believe that Killer Mike kind of defended him because he gives him somewhere to come and get his rocks off and shit for the show, for his point of view. But if like most people not giving us a platform to come on national fucking television to talk about our issues the way we want to talk about our issues. So if Killer Mike feels like, and this is where I take some stock in the people that actually go out and do work trying to help the black community. If Killer Mike, who's been out advocating for black people, whether you agree with everything he's doing or not, he's been out advocating for black people for the last few years, very noticeably. If he's telling me that Bill Maher's not a racist, he probably talked to him about it offline, like, look, you can't be doing that type of shit. Like, I don't believe you're a racist. And most people don't believe he's a racist. They feel like he made a mistake. Or that he's an undercover racist, I guess.
I don't even feel like he made a mistake. Lighten the fuck up. That's what's wrong. What the fuck?
It's a joke. And people are jumping down. And Michael Eric Dyson, I think, came to his defense as well. People are coming down. They saying, but the one thing they were saying is like, we have way bigger issues to deal with than somebody using the word nigger in a joke on fucking TV. And that is 100% the truth.
What happened?
That is, look,
Bill Maher,
if that was the only problem we had, I wouldn't even care about that problem.
Mm-hmm.
If that was the largest thing on the plate in this country for us to deal with, I was like, hey man, right out, man. I don't even care.
Right.
Look, if everything else changed, if everything else was fair, and they use the N-word, I wouldn't even care.
Right.
If everything else was fair in this country, except they said, we will make everything else fair, but we use the N-word.
Oh, bet.
Go ahead.
Let that go.
Let it ride. Look, when Drake come on, I'm going to sing next to you in the car next to you. Ride it out. Play it loud. Come on.
But I've seen people...
I'll trade the N-word for freedom.
Genuinely
every day.
Genuinely upset at Bill Maher. And I don't know if that's because they were fans or whatever it is. Like, I heard it. I fucking laughed, honestly. I wasn't offended immediately. Because I realized the comedian said a bunch of fucked up shit. Have y'all ever listened to Corey Holcomb?
Yes, I'm talking like the way he talk about women. He talk bad about women.
He talk about them in the most derogatory.
Yes, like the worst shit.
The B words, everything.
Not even the fuck the bitch. No. Come on, everybody, women, men say that.
Man, I was watching the Corey Holcomb Mortal Kombat special. His first line was, I can't even remember. It was something about his daughter.
They be talking about raping bitches and all type of shit. Just whatever. I haven't heard all kind of.
But people laugh. But you more concerned about the look. I am not more concerned about the N-word than a rape joke.
Especially not when my thing is we say it so comfortably.
We do.
That's all it's about. Are you really mad?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
What you mean? Can you have a word? Bitch, it's a word. I can say what the fuck I want to say.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
If I can't say it, you can't say it, motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I do not believe that we should say the word around the white people. I don't think that's appropriate. If you're gonna say don't say it, you shouldn't just be freely slanging it around.
And come on, you know what I mean? I know plenty of
niggas just say around the white people.
But
I'm being serious. Like you shouldn't be
because it's
I feel like
term of endearment.
I feel like you're creating the issue now because it's we make it an uncomfortable word, then use it around them and say you be comfortable.
Racist.
Why I use it around you?
Racist.
If they say like I feel like you create it would be like it's like you setting up a scenario that could go sideways where they're uncomfortable and now then you act like ain't nothing wrong and we all like what now? Stop.
It's a drop in here. Ain't nobody finna spill nothing on your table.
He moving the glass as you pouring. Why you talking that shit?
Did we spill?
What was you saying?
It is not. You going? Let's smooth that. That's about to go bad.
Go ahead.
Spit shine this motherfucker.
If you want to tell them don't use the word, I don't think it's appropriate to use it around them real freely and it's all like it's a regular word. But then it becomes then it's a regular word to them too, and now it's like, what happened? You just said it 12 times out of 15 words you said.
Nah, I can't say it.
Now it's inappropriate.
Nah, I can't say it.
And I can say it to you. I can say, what's up, my nigga? And you know, I have a problem. And my white friend next to me can say, what's up, my nigga? And now you got a problem. So who's the racist? The person who...
Unfortunately,
white people say
I'm too logical of a person to tell you that a word has a different meaning than what it means. You can use it for what you want to use it for. It doesn't change what it was meant to be. You can call your house a car. They don't make it. They ain't a fucking car. You can call it what you want. You can call it whatever you want to.
All right. So for the record, Bill Maher is not being fired,
and he shouldn't be.
And
I'm still watching the show.
His show, I've never watched.
I've watched him for years. Bill Maher has been on
HBO, isn't it?
Yeah,
I've never watched
years.
I like watching when he had the debates with politicians on because he had Tommy Lauren on one day, and they were letting her have it.
Well, she deserves it.
I know.
He is a great.
They had what was the guy who ran for in St. Louis from Missouri and lost for the young white guy. He wasn't governor. He ran for
Attorney General. Who was like Eric Holder or
I don't remember. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But the day Tommy Lauren was on there, he was on there with her.
And they was clowning.
It was a couple Democrats, and then it was two Democrats, and then her. Actually, no. It was him, the Democrat, she Republican, another Republican who was more liberal.
Okay. Bill Maher, you my nigga. What we got? That's it.
So I read an interesting story about like scientists are starting to experiment with bringing people back to life.
We talking like zombies?
Yo, so we're not talking about zombies. So it was a little bit of clickbait because I clicked on it and I was like, oh, this ain't what I thought it was. All right, so technically, I guess in places when you are brain dead, you're technically dead.
Okay.
And I guess, and I'm not sure where this was. I just barely caught the story. But anyway, they are going to be able to experiment. I think it's an American company. Yeah, it is an American company.
Put another brain in your head.
And they don't believe that once your brain dead that you're dead. They think there's a route that they can go. Experimental type surgery type shit, type vitamins or whatever the fuck they talking about.
Give a nigga a few vitamins, he come back to life.
And bring them and wake their brain and re-energize their brain or bring their brains back and then therefore no longer being
brain dead
or dead at all. Like you're technically back alive. But the thing is that they're not trying it out on animals or anything first. Like their trial is with humans.
That's cool.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
they were already brain dead.
Are they dead?
They brain
so
dead.
look, we can either experiment on them for a while and they may die, or they may come back to life. Zombie apocalypse.
Is that a zombie though?
No.
If it's dead, it come back. Here's my
It's
thing.
not dead.
Okay,
Let's stop.
Here's my thing. The brain is the master of functions for all this whole body. So once that dies, your body can't trigger the heart to pump blood, can't trigger, your organs to work. It's
So
not. Nothing's working.
Some machines work the rest of the shit.
Switch is off. Boop. Machine's ready to go, but switch off.
Gotcha.
So that's your brain. Or even if they re-trigger you, is your memories gonna be back like they was, or if it already died?
Don't know. It's experimental.
First of all, I believe anything that is possible. Because you just said 200 years ago, have shit we do now, people are like, that's impossible.
Microwave?
You know what I'm saying? That's impossible.
For real.
We got microwave.
Impossible.
That is a major.
So, I believe anything's possible. Ain't nothing they can do. People are legally dead all the time for 3-5 seconds, and everybody's like, they heart stop. They lose the current
drugs, and they stick them with that pee.
Whatever that drug is.
The one that they don't make for the drugs that black people on.
Damn, what is that? Never mind.
Yeah. Why we gonna be on that drug pretty soon and they'll make it.
What I'm saying though is that our doctors, our medicine is so far advanced. Common medicines, cure things people died from 100 years ago. People died from just the flu.
Yeah.
You get a cold and catch it like,
and they got a fever.
I mean, look,
the immune system ain't nothing you can do with it.
You know what I'm saying? Something. What? Penicillin started curing everything.
So look, Doc, I was watching them.
Everything.
I know it's gonna sound crazy, but whenever I go to my dad's house now, for some reason, it's last year. Whenever I go to his house, he got on westerns. So
okay.
I always get caught up in watching these fucking westerns. They actually become pretty fucking interesting. So the last one I watched with him, dude, the fever hit. Like they had
the plague.
a trail of people on wagons and shit. I can't remember what they call it. Anyway, and listen, and a case of the fever was going through the group or whatever. No, regular fever.
Okay.
And nigga, it was life threatening. They were serious. Like this fever, it was nothing they could do but try to treat it and hope people came out of it.
Didn't y'all see?
No medicine or nothing. It was crazy.
Didn't y'all see RoboCop?
Who put that?
What I'm saying though
I
is,
ain't put that.
people say that, but first of all, we give people artificial legs, artificial mechanical arms where the nerves, they can mentally, obviously your mind sends a signal to the machine and move the metal fingers.
Yeah.
So, we're advancing every day.
We're receiving immunizations as young people that prevent all of this shit that we're talking about.
Everything that happened tells us we are essentially machines. Like you said, our heart, our brain are essentially machines that can be worked on and be made to function under failure. The same way they put stuff inside your chest to make your heart keep pumping. That had killed somebody 100 years ago. Wasn't stents and
just to cut them open. They wasn't even doing open heart. When was the first open heart surgery?
We saw the movie. No, it was on a baby. That was the Blue Babies. That was the Dr. Vivian, whatever his name was.
But yeah, I'm with you on that.
I mean,
years ago, we was out here dying.
But even with like the heart surgery shit, it was considered that you don't do surgeries on the heart. Like you don't take these type of chances. When something wrong, it was considered unethical to do those type of things. So this is just another. If they think they got away.
That's what I've been waiting on.
If they think they got away, I'm definitely not mad at the fact that they're gonna be trying to bring people back to life that are dead. I'm surprised that somebody been working on it. It's probably an ethical issue within the United States to where they won't let them try this shit. Like, look, they already
the
dead.
Doctor made the call, motherfucker. Ain't no going back on.
They already dead. Why don't you let me try my shit?
This is the exact reason why we can't get nowhere. Or why we're so concerned with politicians and the government, they have two things to understand. They want to try and make advancements, but they also got to keep the mass at bay. And far too many people are too sensitive about things that are out of your control, or things that are for the betterment of the masses, as opposed to the few, which is how you make bad decisions when you're concerned with 18 people out of 100. If I gotta sacrifice 18 out of 100 and save 82, that's a better choice than worry about the 82 and worry about the 18 and affect 82. It just is. Numbers tell the truth all the time. It's a better choice.
I need to watch Fear the Walking Dead, the new episodes came on.
But you can't expect people to make that decision. Like if you had to, if you was the person that had to make the decision to let 18 people die for whatever reason it was, like I know you talking that shit now. But if you had to make that decision, the fact that you can figure out something to where them 18 people live, they're probably a fuck with you.
I'm not saying
that decision is being made
every day. Every day.
You're probably right.
First of all, people who can do it without and thinking of the bigger picture.
Yeah, okay.
It's a movie with Samuel Jackson called Unthinkable. He literally is one of the guys who deal with terrorists who have to waterboard them. And the concept of the movie is it's this white guy who turned into a terrorist, he's overseas somewhere, became a terrorist, okay? Mm-hmm. So in the movie, they essentially figure out, he said there's 3 bombs across the country, he wouldn't tell them where they were. But Samuel Jackson, he know how much of nuclear weaponry was stolen. He said based on the amount of tons per bomb, it's gotta be a 4th bomb. Mm. So he telling him it's a 4th bomb, right?
The math.
He telling him it's a 4th bomb. And so he got this dude, he shot his wife in the head. Mm. Tell me, I'm killing her. Because in his mind, if we all you can't do it to his wife, millions of people are going to die if he don't tell us where this bomb is. And you concerned with me killing her. This is the problem. This is the problem right now. So he shot right in the head. He freaked out. Yeah. He told where 2 more bombs was. Now this is when he decided he still ain't telling us something. Everybody, he told us all 3. No, it's a bomb left. No one fool you. He drugged his 2 kids in the room. I will shoot these kids in the head.
I just shot this other bitch.
If you do not tell what this bomb is. And then everybody in the room you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. And they stopped him, right? They stopped him.
The bomb went off.
The movie ended with a bomb hidden behind a wall where 1 bomb was, the 2nd bomb in the same room behind a wall in a parking garage and blew up Dallas and killed about 200, they said a couple thousand people. Mm-hmm. Now, in these moments, there are people who are willing, because they understand, not because they feel good about it, not because it don't affect them, but yes, I do believe if you told me in my heart of hearts, if I had an option to, not that I want to kill anybody, but if you told me by 2 o'clock, if 80 people ain't going, I can't save them, the 82 gonna die, all 100 gonna die. Yeah. It's gonna be random. I would like to believe hard decision they made sometimes.
Let them die as martyrs for the others.
Letting 100 die
a proud death
doesn't sound like a better choice for 18. Now, if you're successful by the time it comes, cool, save them all. Yeah. Just know though, if we all die, this was not. Yeah. That was not a good choice.
So what we talking about is Command.
Yeah.
Command.
We talking about Command.
Hey.
We talking about Papa Pope.
B-13.
B-13.
I think Papa Pope deal with some shit, but Papa Pope had to make some tough decisions. Like we talking about. This is what we talking about.
He might be keeping people alive.
He's saving the democracy according to Papa Pope.
Papa Pope.
He's making tough decisions.
But the thing was, y'all knew exactly how the movie ended before I told you. The bomb went off, and he was like, "See,
all right, man.
Told you. We should have killed the kids.
Yeah.
We should have shot.
We should let him spill the fucking beans.
We should have shot his son. He'd have told his daughter to be alive still. We'd be good. And a couple of thousand people would be alive for the sake of this one child.
Mm.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So I saw a clip of some chicks. They got a TV show. It's called Real Side Chicks of Charlotte. Is that it?
Hold on.
Is it real? Have you?
They were doing a radio show.
Real Side Chicks of Charlotte.
It was the cast of Real Side Chicks doing a radio interview.
I saw the article like it was real. So you're saying you saw like them on the radio, or you saw them in person?
I saw these chicks. No, I didn't see them on the radio. They were doing a radio interview on the
Okay,
video.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah. A video of them doing a radio
show. Yes.
Audio.
Oh my goodness.
And it was them talking about the show.
What they look like? Are they worth looking at?
I saw a picture online of the supposed cast. They side chicks. Not saying they all. I mean,
do they make them?
What that mean?
Yeah. I'm trying to see.
Well, no. Well, usually, if you're rich, your side chick should look better than your wife.
That's the rule?
It should be.
If you rich, bitch, that should be your wife then. Why you dating? What's the difference? Why should your side chick be better than your wife?
Can't remember everybody.
Well,
she should be a little more ratchet than your wife.
She should
definitely be more ratchet than your wife.
She should definitely do not ratchet. She should do things that your wife don't do. That ain't gotta be ratchet. That's separate. I need you to be controllable. You my side chick. I need you to be controllable.
I need you to not marry a bitch that don't do too much now. You know what I'm saying? But that bitch got to do that one thing that this bitch just ain't gonna do.
That requires her to be a little ratchet to do.
Yeah.
That makes it ratchet to her to do some sexual thing her wife won't do.
I'm just saying.
That one thing. You know that one thing. That one thing she'll do that you know that you ain't found too many of them that do that.
So have you seen anything about it?
No.
Yes,
I have a while back, but
so apparently I think it's happening, and I'm sure it's. What is the Real Housewives? What network is it on?
Bravo.
So I think this is a Bravo show.
Oh, don't tell me it's Andy Cohen.
Because it was like not like it wasn't the Real Housewives, it was the real side chicks.
This is some bullshit. Let me Google this shit.
So I did see, because we discussed this last week. Not on the show. We talked about it last week when I first saw it, and I couldn't determine if it was real or not. So I kept seeing articles where no one was like definitively saying this is real. So right now, the first one I'm hearing like factual evidence, unless they are really going deep into the fakeness of this all. This is pretty good, solid sound information telling me he heard a radio show where they were discussing the show and production.
It was 5 or 6 chicks.
It's a real show. It is a real show. That's
5 or 6 chicks in a room. They introducing themselves, talking about like so what, like they asking questions like, so why do y'all think that that side chicks are cool to have? Like, why do you think it's cool to be a side chick? Because I mean, you know, a side chick can do everything your wife can do, but more. I'm like,
why don't you a wife then?
They don't have to bother me. They saying
so you say that
more with better benefits. Like I get everything the wife get, but I don't have to do all the responsibilities of the wife. They were talking shit.
That's not. You might do other things, but it's some things you ain't doing. She ain't cooking you dinner.
Yeah, and
possibly.
And then the responsibility of being the wife. There's also benefits that go along with that responsibility.
Obviously.
Well, they side chicks, so
they don't know.
I'm
talking about the responsibility of being a wife.
And it's something. In a lot of these cases, though, if we doesn't necessarily be talking about people that got money. Of course, that side chick is taking care of because you got to make sure she ain't talking. So you got to spend money.
Is she any more taken care of than the wife?
It's quite possible. The wife is cool and she get death benefits. If he die, you ain't shit.
Die before he died.
You ain't shit, and I get everything.
I ain't gonna tell you. I would tell you right now. I think people sometimes when you got a side chick, they probably do more like old guys who are married. And they got a side chick, they probably date their side chick more, take them on more dates, buy them more gifts than they do their wife.
Maybe only because somebody old who got some young side chick who making them look better than me or something like that. But other than that, you done got tired of your old wife. Nigga, you old and she old, but now you want some young because you old and she old. So I think that they just dating and doing that with them because that bitch got arthritis. She sleep by 9 o'clock and some more shit. So this other bitch keeping you going.
They sleep about 7:30.
I'm just saying the side bitch keeping you going.
So
and they sucking saggy.
So here's the thing. Too. If they put this on TV, because you know they record shit all the time. Whether they put it on TV is another thing. They put this on TV. Is it gonna do good or is it gonna do bad?
It's gonna.
And I'm gonna ask the question just like that.
I'm gonna tell you,
gonna do good or is it gonna do bad?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I think all of that stuff is horrible TV, and I wish it didn't exist. But for this particular show, I'm not going to make an exception. But I thought about it because all I want to see is if they ever reveal whose side chick they are. Because that's really all I care about. Past that, I don't care about your life. I don't care about how y'all interact. I don't care where y'all go drink, where y'all get clothes from, what bars are in Charlotte. I could care less that you go to. I just want to know if you actually announce who your side chick is. And then I don't feel bad for your grown...
Who that side chick is.
Yeah, that's the only thing I care about. So I ain't watching the show. But I do want to know if I can find out via Twitter. Because if it come out, it will be, man, Stephanie, his side chick. Yeah.
Well, if you're feeling that bad about it, there's a petition going around on change.org to end the ignorance of real size chicks of Charlotte. So feel free to sign the petition.
So now, here is my problem with them trying to end something like real chicks, like real side chicks. We did the same thing with that Shorty Low show. Remember when Shorty Low was gonna have that show about all his baby mama and all them kids, and they did a petition, and the show never saw the light of day. And now, I guess the masses have decided that something about side chicks is just not something they want to see on TV. But like the reality of it is, the housewives, that's garbage.
Hip hop,
them are side chicks anyway.
All that shit
garbage, but guess
all
what?
that shit is the garbage the same as this.
People are drawing the line. Okay, I'll take that.
They drawing the line on what the trash they want to see. Like it's trash.
Exactly.
It's all trash.
It is all trash. But this is like paper towels versus like fish grease. Trash.
Explain. What?
Like trash that were like, I mean, if I dropped on the floor, I pick it back up. And, it's the good trash. It's the better trash versus the worst trash. It's all trash. But you got some trash that's a little better than the other trash.
So they've decided that it's all horrible, but this is just worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we make that decision? Because if you're telling me that airing black women arguing, fighting, constantly in conflict, having like spending money that they don't have, like if you're telling me that that's a positive image for black people, and you okay with that, I got a problem. Because this side chick shit ain't no worse than that.
It's probably because it wasn't in good intentions. Think the rest of the shows is ratchet, yes, but we have Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop. That's what we're talking about. Love, we're talking about hip hop. Then you have Real Housewives of Atlanta, which the only one that's now married is Candy. None of the rest of the motherfuckers.
They are divorced. Yeah.
Then you have Real Side Chicks of Atlanta. Of Charlotte.
Of all places, first of all.
Yeah, come on.
I think they
so
had
it's
to do
like
something like Charlotte.
we're not even. You can't even act like you was trying to do something good with this. What are we doing right now?
Going down the rabbit hole, them motherfuckers, them legs
side chick. Damn, a nigga can't even.
Watch out.
A nigga. I mean, damn. You ain't. I don't know what is. I mean, they going to make it seem good, of course, because it's like I get to do all I want to do and not have to be.
I don't know. It's side chicks out here that have been
lonely at night, baby.
They have done radio shows and everything about the benefits of side chick.
You only suck so many dicks for you realize that you ain't worth a damn. They don't want you done before their mouth.
Does that matter though? Like we literally are watching trash daily. I see it every day. My wife watches all of it, and I be like, babe, I know you don't like this. I know you can't possibly love this
entertainment.
Shit like that. And she likes it for the entertainment value. But now that we talking about, I guess, encroaching on the sanctity of marriage, these people now people have a problem with this. It's all ratchet TV. Why can't we just can't let the side chicks get their money?
I guess this is also my reason why people have conversations and they pick and choose when they want to decide when something's right and wrong. but it'd be two things that's about the same thing. They just personally decided this is okay and this ain't.
This one of the moments.
You know, it is. You just decide that you're gonna decide because you like it. This trash as well is okay, and this trash is not. So in this moment, this is where I'm a big advocate of people unfortunately being hypocritical all the time, and fuck them for being so.
Who commented is us? Oh, okay. Cool. I was trying to figure out who it was.
So my thing is that it's just like if you like. So yes, anybody who watched them shows, there's many conversations that immediately, and we start and say, "You watch the hip hop? All right, we're done."
Yeah.
The conversation. Well, black people need to do more positive things. What?
Really?
Oh, okay.
Why? The Real Housewives of Atlanta gets some of the highest ratings ever. They gonna keep that shit going for forever.
It's funny though. Like, is that what?
It's funny. It's entertaining. You can't stop watching it.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. From a media perspective, they could give a fuck if people like to see two dogs playing hopscotch on TV all day. If that's what made ratings and have viewership, then you be seeing two dogs playing hopscotch.
No.
Maybe
I
you see
agree.
two dogs jumping rope.
What I'm saying is, when I see people or black people talking about this, that, and third, what's right, what's wrong, empowerment, but then, not to go too on a tangent, the TV, the music, a lot of it is not positive toward what we're doing, and this is a part of that. So yes, could go a lot further than in supporting things that are my opinion.
Nobody boycotted Molly Percocet.
Right.
We should.
But
it's so
real side, it's the line.
You see what I'm saying?
They didn't draw the line right there.
Exactly.
They took a few more steps. Yeah. Oh, fuck this. Side chicks? Oh, no.
Right, like drugs, rape, demeanor of women.
Whatever.
But side chicks is it. That's it.
Side chicks.
But you was dancing to the song that told you the whole in a
real
bitch
midgets of Atlanta.
Yes.
Is it good?
No, nigga, it ain't called Little People of Atlanta. I can't believe I just.
So is it good? I've never seen it.
I watched it.
I never watched it.
A few of the episodes with Aaron, hilarious.
I bet it was.
Hilarious, man.
Anyway,
my show now is about the Down syndrome. Yes.
What? Juicy from Ricky Smiley?
Yeah.
Oh,
she on that fight. They claim they clown midget. And then you got the tall midgets, and then you got the the dwarfs, and then you got the midgets. So they already.
The only show that I would watch if I caught it, I don't know what channel's on. I forgot. I like watching Married at First Sight because I find it amazingly funny when they disappointed when they see them at first sight.
Married at First Sight. Yeah. So they agree to just marry somebody. Yes,
they go on a show. They literally don't meet until they walking down the aisle to get married. And they get married.
All right, so
it could be a node. I'm crazy.
All right, so speaking of the decisions that people decide they're gonna be mad about, like the things that people decide nowadays is just crazy. So Kendrick Lamar's sister graduated from high school, I believe, and as a graduation gift, he bought her a brand new 2017 Toyota Camry.
Fire ass car.
The internet blew him up because he didn't buy her a more expensive car.
Was she supposed to be like a Maserati or like a
Lexus, a Benz?
I mean,
Ferrari, some $250,000. I don't know.
He knew what kind. He knew a Toyota.
He bought her a brand new 2017 Toyota Camry. The internet was upset because he didn't buy her a more expensive car. And he has more money than that. He could have bought her something nicer.
And you know what?
Be humble.
I bet you the whole internet that was mad
ain't got no car.
No.
Definitely got a Toyota Camry.
Was black.
Yeah, it was black. So that was pissed off, of course. So why did you say that?
Because I'll tell you right now, I know way richer white people who spend way less money than black people who ain't got shit. That's a fucking fact.
And definitely not
that ain't racist. That's the fucking truth.
On the least.
I know way more white people who spend less money than black people who have less money than them on things that they don't actually need. That I know to be true. I think that we
it's
buy
like
more
the investment.
shit.
Exactly. People don't understand how.
And I think that why would you even think that him buying his sister a brand new car?
She's in high school, right?
She graduated. Graduated from high school.
And you think that? And you? Oh, he being cheap.
Here's my thing. She finna tear this motherfucker up anyway.
No, forget that.
So
even if she don't, it's a car.
Yeah.
It's a new car.
The best
with
new car.
0 miles on it. A brand new 2017
bells and whistles. You know it was
Camry.
loaded.
Everything. So he still probably spent maybe $35.
I guarantee you wouldn't be able. If you sat in there, you wouldn't know the difference between that and
I
yours.
think you probably got it at 25 because it's the same manufacturer, right?
And because
I would think it's 25, 30.
nowadays, what the price?
Yeah.
I say 30 zipped up.
Yeah, a loaded Camry, because they call it 20.
Yeah.
A new Camry like 25, like that 22, 25 for a new one.
But get that sunroof.
But all loaded, automatic cost 30.
Yeah.
That's still a lot of money. And the fact that anybody, if you don't have 30 G's, you should really go sit down and shut the hell up about what you think is expensive or not, or how you deem how to spend money.
What kind of car your old brother buy you, bitch?
Well, see, the problem is, here's the problem. There are people right now driving around in better cars than that
And
who don't make
renting a
nearly
home.
the
Yeah.
money that he makes. So those people,
Need to reevaluate their lives.
thank you.
It's a couple things here. Number one, a Toyota Camry is an excellent fucking car. Brand new, you looking at 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 100 years of this car running with no fucking problem.
We talking 20, 21, 22.
Them motherfuckers
That's the
run
best car
forever.
You know Toyotas and Hyundais, you will never.
First of all,
Hondas and
The
Toyotas.
common misconception is that people don't take care of their car properly.
7, 8, 9.
A car will last you as long as you really want it to last. If you take proper care of your car.
And it's painful. So listen, the other thing is that let's just say he does have money to spend on cars and he wants her to have a nicer car. For her high school graduation, he bought her a Toyota Camry. Maybe he say, look here, babe, when you graduate college, this is what you gonna get. You see what you got for graduation for high school, but you can't give it to her now. She never strive to be shit.
Exactly.
So maybe it's a motivational technique. People just didn't think about this at all. I thought this was the most ridiculous fucking thing on the internet all goddamn week. I couldn't believe it.
They was talking about that on the XM this earlier today. Talking about how kids said it's a lot of young kids now that don't have a job and don't even want a job. We talking up into 18, 19.
When I tell you, Eric,
That's correct.
I know, and I say this because I
Parents
know,
gave me too much. My parents told me shit.
I know far too many people who live outside their means and then wonder why they ain't got nothing. But their expectations, you barely can pay your rent or your bills, ain't got no money saved up, but your son got 3 pair of Jordans, got all the fanciest clothes, and you driving around in some, but you can't rub 2 niggas that do nothing extra for the kid, or to,
But he fresh.
or you ain't got no, savings put away for
But he
no
fresh.
college fund, no saving for yourself, no retirement, no emergency fund. But they walking around with your 401k on their feet. They walking around with your IRA on their back.
That they growing out of
That you giving away.
every 3 months.
And you the person gonna tell me.
Turning them up or growing out.
And you gonna tell me when you make 30 grand period that me spending 30 grand on a car
It's not enough.
was cheap. You don't even make 30 grand
So imagine you working all year for nothing.
for this car.
Yeah.
So here's what's crazy is that we was talking earlier about the fact that people were straight upset that a comedian used nigger on his show. And yes, it was kind of inappropriate, but as a black community, the fact that people are upset that a celebrity bought his sister a car that wasn't expensive enough in their eyes, I think that's a way larger issue than Bill Maher saying nigger. Like straight
Priorities
up.
are fucked.
Like really,
priorities not community.
like look, you can say something about that, but you realize that you think that this man spending money on a car paid for in full is a problem? Imagine your life at the age of 17 when you wanted a car so fucking bad and somebody gave you a brand new fucking car fully paid for.
And we ain't talking about no little Dodge Neon.
No car, no insurance. Like you may have paid insurance payments, but
If you would have gave me a free anything,
I see what I'm saying.
I paid for my car.
Push that bitch in high school like it was shit. I'm telling you, that bitch thumping too. You know he got a little something. He didn't already, I'm sure he did throw some bells and make sure she had all the bells and whistles.
I mean, it's just like and when we talk about shit like there's more important things to worry about than a comedian using the word nigger in a joke, which is very obviously and like clearly a joke. Whether you agree with it or not, it was a fucking joke.
He's white, so he's clearly not a house nigga.
It was a bad joke, of course, but still.
It wasn't. It was funny as fuck.
Anyway, it's fucked up that we thought that joke was funny.
Yeah, that is fucked up.
Anyway, but the fact that y'all blew up equally at Kendrick for buying this car is fucking insane. Like, we got some serious issues that we need to worry about. And when I hear people like Michael Eric Dyson and Killer Mike talk about those issues all the time, and then they come to defend somebody like Bill Maher and say, look, y'all need to quit worrying about that and invest your money in a black bank so y'all black ass can borrow some money to open businesses. Like, come on now. What?
She is stupid. She's talking about, I guarantee Kendrick gonna pay the insurance. The worst thing you can do is buy somebody that car who can't keep up the insurance.
Boom. Because they gonna fuck the car up.
Most young people gonna do some bananas in their car. Did y'all have anything crazy going on with your car?
I did.
I mean, not from just like driving.
No, my car went out on me like I didn't really have too many.
We live by the old school where they like, your first one ain't gonna beat you, ain't finna jump in nowhere.
Yeah, I wasn't like somebody we knew we went to high school with that drove their car 90 miles an hour into the wall. Who was that?
What?
Never mind. You're absolutely correct. Anyway, man, people, y'all need to get your life together. See how, man, you got a quote?
Man, I do. Hold on 1 second.
Well, why are you talking about that?
What you got?
We had 5 deaths in 10 days. 10 deaths in 5 days in St. Louis.
Yeah.
And
I think it was a quadruple homicide, which I know somebody that was affected by that one, believe it or not. It was a triple homicide as well, or something like that.
Last night?
Yeah.
No, they were isolated incidents. Just around, Riverview. Yeah.
10 different incidents? Or?
I think it was 10. I know the 4 from last night was 4 different incidents. So shit, at least 5 different incidents.
Once again, we got bigger issues than worrying about somebody saying the word nigga. We're running around our neighborhoods killing each other. We need to figure out a way to get these people to fucking
check
work.
This one out.
The motherfuckers through school the right way.
Check out what happened on Riverview in Broadway, up in that little strip.
I would never do anything.
So, for example, y'all 2 out at the club. You run into me and you get into it. See, I try to break it up. He pull out his gun and try to shoot me, but end up shooting you and killing you.
The innocent person?
His friend.
The one that was trying to break up the fight?
No. Corey trying to break up the fight between me and you. Mm-hmm. I'm just a random person outside. So Corey like, get up, my boy, trying to shoot me.
And shoot me and kill me?
I told you the other way, man.
That's fucked up.
That's just type shit. So that's even beyond the.
Yeah, it's been been a really rough start to the hot spring because it ain't even summer yet.
Remember I told y'all them summer jobs wasn't gonna roll in. It's gonna be bananas out here in these streets.
Man,
what you got, man?
Okay, this is about not taking life so seriously. Had a couple, but some sound real generic and basic, so it is what it is.
We feel you.
Once they slow down and enjoy yourself a little more. Don't be so serious. Life is not a race. The other one that's very over and over says, do not take life too seriously. You'll never get out alive. But I've heard that before. I ain't used it before.
Don't take life too seriously.
Never heard that.
You'll never get out alive.
Yeah,
that's good.
Because technically, hey,
you gonna die. You gonna die anyway.
Give me a minute. Let this procedure work. They bring motherfuckers back.
You still gotta die first.
I'm signing myself up.
Die first.
That's fine. I'm signing myself up for whatever, for everything.
You can bring me
plug me all the way up. You can hook me up. I could be the bionic woman in this motherfucker.
Yeah. If they came to me and say, "Yo, if you ever go brain dead, would you let us experiment on you?"
Okay. Sign me up.
First of all, I already said, donate my body to science.
Yeah.
You got to like your license and shit. Have you told everybody that type of shit? I know.
Yeah, I did.
I ain't getting into your fights with your family about it either, so you need to let them know.
I mean, my thing is, I don't need to be buried for what?
We just talked about this last week. Y'all morbid than a motherfucker on this show.
No.
Anyway.
You need, after they do all that, they got to put you on your raft.
Yes!
They got to raft you out. They got to.
Please catch up on the show, drinks@ktp.com. You can also subscribe on iTunes by searching Drinks at the Kitchen Table. You can also be found on Stitcher and Google Play. Please, when you get a chance, go on YouTube, search Drinks at the Kitchen Table Podcast. Subscribe to the channel. The videos will be available of the live feed that we did just now. It'll be available on Thursdays just like the podcast. So check us out. What you got?
On social media, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. All at Drinks at KTP. You can find us on Facebook at Drinks at the Kitchen Table Podcast. And you can email us at drinksatkTP@gmail.com. Episode 84. We enjoyed this. Again, we appreciate all those who watch, who listen, who download, who subscribe. If you are a part of whatever we're doing in any capacity, emailing, we appreciate you. We do this because we enjoy it. We do it because it's fun. And we do it because y'all keep coming back. So
And they make good drinks.
It don't hurt either. We drink.
We blog.
And we podcast.
And we out this time.